3.3 liters. This number is not the total amount of engine oil that this engine can take in. In fact, this engine takes in about 4.7 liters of oil. So that can definitely not be true. And this also applies to other engines like the 1.5, 2.0, 2.4, 5.0, 5.7 liters and the rest. These numbers are actually referring to the displacement of the engine. And here's what I mean. So I'm sure most of us know that in an engine there are cylinders. And in every cylinder there is a piston that goes up and down. And as the pistons are moving up and down, they are rotating the crankshaft, where that rotation from the crankshaft will be eventually transferred to the wheels, giving your car the ability to move. And the thing that is responsible for pushing the pistons up and down is an explosion that happens when fuel and air mixes and is then ignited by the spark plug in the cylinders. So now, if you look at the cylinder, when the piston is all the way down, you see that entire space that is left on top of it where the fuel and air mixture is going to mix. When you measure the volume of that space, that is when you get the displacement of the cylinder. And obviously, the 3.3 liters you saw there is as a result of adding the displacement of each of the 6 cylinders in the engine combined, because that is a V6, so 6 cylinders. One thing you should also know is that liters is not the only unit that is used in measuring the displacement of an engine. There's also cc, which stands for cubic centimeters. So if you look at 3.3 liters, for instance, converting that value to cubic centimeters, which is cc, is going to be about 3,300 cc. If you are doing the other way around, like converting 200 cc to liters, you're going to get about 0.2 liters. And that is why cc is mostly used in bikes and smaller vehicles, because their engines are a lot smaller. And since cc is a smaller unit than liters, it is perfect for representing the displacement of their engines. Anyway, I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.